Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. If you're new here, hi, my name's Katie. And if you're not new here, I'm glad that you're back. Thanks for coming back. Today, as you can probably guess, I'm back with an unboxing, and I'm very in the Halloween spirit with my color street nails. So today I've got an unboxing to share with you guys, and this has actually been sitting in the corner for over a week because I just have needed a good time to do the actual unboxing, which is tonight. I've had some busy evenings, and I basically have to record after my kids go to bed because if you've been here for any length of time, you've heard me talk about my tornado of a 2-year-old. He's still a tornado. So this is a package from another company that does legally licensed artwork that supports artists, and it's another company I haven't had the chance to try yet and was excited to check off my list. If you didn't know, I've mentioned a couple of times here that I have an overall goal of trying to order from each of the reputable companies that legally licenses their artwork and supports artists, and my eventual goal is to do a big ultimate comparison of the different canvases. So I want to actually work on the canvases and put together post reviews and all of that. Anyway, so I'm guessing this is my invoice sheet. And this is from, there's no branding on the box that I can see. That's okay. This is from Mystical Diamond Art. And it came packaged with paper. Box looks great. Mystical Diamond Art is owned by a gal named Amy, who is very sweet, and she runs this all herself. And she, there's the branding on the bottom. You could see a little sneak peek of what I'm unboxing. She runs it herself, and she typically restocks around once a week. And she tries to balance which of her kits she restocks. And depending on the kit they can sell out quickly. As of the time of this recording, this particular kit is still in stock and has been in stock since I bought it a couple weeks ago. As far as shipping time goes and processing, it was pretty quick. I ordered this on October 6th. It shipped out on October 11th. I had it in hand on October 16th. That is quick. So she doesn't list things on her website until she has them in hand. So it's shipping out of the United States, and it ships quickly. Oops, let me just be a klutz here. Make sure I got everything out of there. So it's nice to know that you're not waiting for a long shipping time from China. You can't complain about that. All right. Let's take a look. That is pretty. Okay, I'm going to flip this over while we take a look at the goodies and let that kind of flatten out a little bit. Drills, toolkit, and a little bit of something off the box. Okay, looks like a pretty basic toolkit. We'll open it up just for posterity. So it looks like we've got our basic white boat, pink wax, and blue pen. No multi-placer or anything like that, but this is a relatively small canvas, so I am not worried about it. Okay, we'll take a look at the drills after we look at the canvas. So here we go. This is a canvas that I have had my eye on and was hoping that we'd get to see restocked soon. So I was very happy when I saw that it had, roll this just a little bit. These are poured glue canvases, which, if you're not familiar with, hold on. Okay, if you're not familiar with diamond paintings, they typically come with either a poured glue adhesive or a double-sided tape kind of adhesive. I typically prefer poured glue, I have worked on double-sided adhesive and they're fine, but poured glue can be a little bit more forgiving and nicer to work on. So again, the name of this piece is Flaming Lotus. I don't see the name of the artist on here, which is okay, but like I mentioned, Amy does legally license all of her artwork. So logo at the top, Mystical Diamond Art. Looks like we have legends at the top left and bottom right. Color list, it has numbers. This has 28 colors. Our symbols. I'll be very curious to take a look and see how clear these look on the canvas, but none of them at first glance look like ones that I would mix up. Down in the bottom right, same thing, but we also get the thumbnail, the model number, schematic, the size, it's 50 by 50. And this is a round. My understanding, I believe I've heard Amy say as much before, all of her canvases that she offers are rounds. She does have some really gorgeous pieces on there, including some from Josephine Wall, so I highly recommend checking her out. Let's see how sticky we are, because I see the way that this plastic kind of is laying, it looks like a river, but this is just, it's poured glue, so it should be fine. You can't see what I'm doing. It is quite sticky. And it looks like the glue doesn't go too far past the edge of the drill field. I'm going to peel the plastic back and then replace it just to get rid of those wrinkles. Like I said, I see no damage whatsoever to the adhesive itself, so I think this was just probably a little thing that happened maybe in shipping or when it was rolled up. But that's the nice thing about poured glue. It's very forgiving. If you had something like that in a double-sided adhesive, you'd have other problems. So, like, after that rests, I'm sure that that will lay quite flat. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, let's see. Okay, that already looks better. Perfect. Okay, now let's take a look at the drill field. I'm really curious about specifically these darker colors. And these look clear as day to me. Okay. These I could see hypothetically getting mixed up. There's the 5s and the S's, but given that they have totally different background colors, I'm not even remotely worried about it. Same thing up here, the 2s and the Z's, but again, they're completely different colors, so I'm not worried about it. I am very thankful that it looks like I got, I think, one of her newer canvases where there are no dark training wheels. I saw a couple people unbox canvases from Mystical Diamond Art recently, and if you don't know what I mean when I say training wheels, if you take a look, you can see these really faint circles around the symbols. Some canvases, these circles around the symbols are really dark, and if you don't place your drills perfectly, round drills specifically, you see these on round drill canvases, and then if you don't place your drills perfectly, then you'll see that outline of that circle even when the canvas is complete, and it's super distracting, especially behind light colors like behind a white or something. So this does technically has really light training circles, but those are not the kind that you will likely see. So I like the look of this canvas. It feels, I mean, as far as the actual the feeling of the canvas, it feels like any other canvas that's not Diamond Art Club. Diamond Art Club kind of has cornered that market on that super velvety feeling canvas, but frankly, like, the way that a canvas feels is not at the top of my priority list. I care much more about drill quality, the rendering, and the adhesive itself, and those are my priorities. So I know it's not super soft, but the edges are serged so it's not going to fray, which is nice, and it's laying super flat already, which is That's what I care about. So let's flip it and let's take a quick look at the drills. A little bit of crinkle here, which you either love or hate. Struggle. Okay. These are pre-bagged, so if you like Ziploc baggies, you could work out of these directly. I am not a Ziploc baggie person. I kit up everything into my containers because I don't know if it's my weather or just my bad luck or what. If I try to work out of baggies, I have static out the wazoo and it's super frustrating. So I just deal with all the static up front when I kit up, and then I don't have to deal with the static. It's just easier to work on. So let's take a look at these colors. It looks like these were measured out by weight. So we got the DMC number and then, you know, the weight of the drills that are in there. Nice lavender. Let me just go ahead and make a big old mess. This always happens. 3815, 964 with a straggler, 977. Yep, that looks like that's going to be all over that flower in the middle. Some handwritten bags. Interesting. I wonder if she had to measure some of these out, or her manufacturer. 838, 823. It's a really nice dark blue. I'm not seeing, you know, dark drills tend to be the ones that give you the most trouble as far as junky drills go or problem drills go. If you didn't already realize that, that's because dark drills, for whatever reason, I think they're just the way that they're manufactured, or the fact that there are generally more of them manufactured than light colored drills, just means that you tend to end up with more junk. But these look good. Also, junky drills really tends to be a problem a lot more with square drills rather than round drills. So I like these colors. I think this is going to be really, really pretty to work on. I think it will actually go pretty quickly too, since it's just a 50 by 50 and it's a round. Though I'm curious, is a 50 by 50 big to you guys? That's a discussion I've seen going around. Ooh, there's a lot of that color. I like that. A discussion I've seen going around Instagram a little bit lately is like, what do you consider a snack size painting? When I started out, it was like a 20 by 20 centimeter was like a medium sized painting to me. And now I'm like, oh, a 50 by 50 round, sure, that's a snack size to me. So leave that in the comments below. What do you consider to be a snack size painting? And what's like your sweet spot painting? What's your favorite size to do? These colors. Okay, these, just the texture on these, I want to make sure they're not oily because there's something about the way the bag is. No, they were just kind of vacuum packed. Nope, not oily whatsoever, and not staticky either. Okay, so the drills look good. The canvas looks good. The rendering, let me take another look at that. Toss these in here and make it neat and pretty later. Okay, so the rendering. The nice part about this is that it doesn't have by nature like a ton of detail to it, though I didn't realize until I saw someone post a larger picture of the original artwork that this art, it does have butterflies around it. Like this is a butterfly, this is a butterfly. Originally I thought it was just kind of a lotus with the sun behind it and was more of an abstract painting, but then I'm like, oh no, there's some butterflies around here. So I'm curious, I think like these are butterflies as well. Very curious to see how that looks once the drills are on the canvas, if that looks clear or not. So I will be curious to see what that's like. I am a little bit disappointed for sake of convenience. I'm a little bummed that there is no inventory sheet included. It's something that I feel like I usually see with canvases. And I thought it was something that Amy usually tucked into these boxes from when I've seen her videos. And it's not in here. It's not a big deal because what I'll end up doing is I'll just take a picture of this legend with my phone, print it on my printer, and put that through my Xyron sticker maker to make little logo strips that I'll put on my storage containers when I kit up. But an inventory sheet is a nice thing to have, and I feel like usually is pretty some kind of separate inventory sheet tends to be standard with these kinds of kit, like these higher quality kits. So again, I will have to double check, but I thought that was something that she did talk about including in her kits, but that she had to like go in and put in herself. So I'll go back and look into that and I'll let you guys know. But otherwise, at first glance, I'm really happy with the kit. The price point is really good, and they do sometimes run sales, so I recommend signing up for their email list, and that is also usually the best way to find out when she's done restocks. Amy also has a YouTube channel and does usually share about it on there as well, but I think the email tends to go out before the YouTube video. So if there's a particular canvas that she carries that you are hoping to get, as long as it's still on the website, she has said that it will eventually be restocked. She just doesn't restock everything at once because she's a one-woman show. She wants to be able to ship things promptly and just have like a good rhythm going. So as long as you see the kit there on her website, it has not been discontinued. So you just kind of have to wait and it'll eventually be restocked. So if you guys have ordered from Mystical Diamond Art before, what was your experience like? Did you work on the canvas and how did you feel about it? Is it a place you would order from again? And if you haven't ordered from Mystical Diamond Art before, do you think you might try it now that you've seen what one of their canvases looks like? As far as quality goes, to me, this is definitely like on the level with Diamond Art Club and other shops like that, where the canvas is super clear, the drill quality is great, it's poured glue, it seems very sticky, and the rendering at first glance looks good. So especially for the price point that this shop is at, I highly recommend it. Yeah, but let me know. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I always forget to do this. Let's measure. See if it's true to size. I believe she runs true to size, but I like to double check. So this should be 50 by 50 centimeters. And we have 50 on the nose. And yeah, that's 50 on the nose as well. So it is true to size. Yeah, I highly recommend this shop, guys. The only downside that I might see is, again, the inventory sheet is just a nice to have. To me, it's not an absolute must have. The only other downside is that she doesn't have a ton of selection. So go take a look though, because she does have some beautiful pieces from some lovely artists, as well as some other more like original artwork. Go take a look. Let me know if you decide to pick out anything, or if you decide to get this one, because like I said, it is still currently in stock as of this recording. And I will keep you guys posted when I have the chance to work on this, which we'll see. I'm not totally sure when I'll get to it, but hopefully before too long. So if you enjoyed this video and it was helpful, feel free to hit the like button to let me know that you like this kind of thing and want to see more of it. And if you have any questions, or if you just want to give me a virtual hug, feel free to leave those in the comments below as well. And if you would like to see more from me, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you get notified whenever I do upload videos, which is not even remotely on a schedule because I have small children and a husband that keep me hopping. So thank you all so much for being here. I am glad that you're all here and love getting to chat with you guys and talk about diamond painting for hours and hours and hours. So I look forward to chatting with you next time. Have a wonderful week. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.